was one of a family of 8. He was the youngest child, and they lived in a mining village in the northeast of England called Easington, which, if you don't know what they look like, it's the same place where they filmed Billy Elliot. So that's where my mum and dad were born and brought up. And this is a plate of all the mines in the area that have closed down since. My dad wasn't a miner. He was the youngest in his family and the last boy, and his dad decided he wasn't going to work in the mines, so he worked in the shipyards. Just as bad, really. But anyway, he was a welder and a burner. I brought some things along to celebrate him tonight. He loves his tulips. These were his favourite flowers, and I was lucky enough to get some, even though they're a bit out of season. So he was a very caring man, very family man. He loved his family more than anything. He worked very hard to make us happy. He was the first person in his entire family history to take out a mortgage and buy his own house, which he was very proud of. £1,750 back in 1958. So these vegetables are to denote his interest in his allotment, which he grew lots of his own fruit and vegetables. Leeks, especially in the northeast, are a big thing. They have big competitions for leeks, and onions, of course. And this is one of his favourites, is a white turnip. And he used to use this is his penknife he used in his allotment. So he's actually held this. I like this knife very much because this is in his hand. And I used to go to the garden with him and garden together, and I remember him using this. So this is the only really thing I have that belonged to him. And he used to get the white turnip and slice like you do an orange and peel it and eat it. Like an apple. This was his favourite drink, Newcastle Brown Ale. And from being small, we used to have Newcastle Brown Ale shandy and get indoctrinated that way. And his favourite things were nuts and toffees, and he loved eating these toffee bars. And when I was small and I couldn't afford very much for his birthday, I used to buy him these sorts of things for his birthday. And so he was a very generous man, and he died 5 years ago from pancreatic cancer. It was very shocking for us all because he was a very healthy man, very fit man. He did exercises every day, and he always kept himself in good shape, didn't smoke, hardly drank, the odd Newcastle Brown maybe. And he got very ill. And it took a long time for them to figure out what was wrong, and he died 28 days after a diagnosis, which was very shocking for us all. We cared for him at home, which was difficult. But I hope he thought we did a good job of it. So that's my dad, Eric. Miss him a lot.
Thank you.